Hello and welcome to the Garlic Bread Brigade podcast episode 55. My name is Mike and I'm here, Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? We're back after a week of a mess that pretty much set us back with video recordings. But we're here with this podcast episode. So
Yeah,
yeah. It was just a mess with recording. We couldn't really get out any videos. But hopefully in the next week we'll pump out some videos, and then I've got pretty much I'm going to be free of work afterwards because company shutdowns, period. Hell yeah. Thank you, company. So I'm gonna be pumping out way more videos. But your boy
yes,
Mike
sir.
here, he has finished his compulsory, mandatory, stupid training. Um
Yeah,
that probably from my perspective, like gave to like pretty much like industry standard advice. That's what I think. Like am I not wrong? Like am I
it's kind of like that, but it also goes into more specifics depending on what you are, like what
right,
you're
right.
doing or
But
not.
like you can easily look this stuff up, right? Like this isn't like something that like someone can
For
help
the
you.
most part, kinda, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like you've got instead of just being on your own, you've got like someone guiding you or a class of a group of people instead of just you guys doing the research. So you guys like being spoon fed.
Basically, there's activities and stuff. I mean, I think my resume is now like better, what would you call it? Oh, like better formatted, and my cover letter. And I actually know how to write cover letters now, so
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I get that, but what I'm saying is like these you could find on the internet. It's just like instead of like looking out for the resources, it's been like spoon fed directly to you guys. Like, oh, you guys should do this, this, and that, and then here you go, do some activities using what we just said, basically.
Kinda, yeah,
Yeah,
to an
okay.
extent, yeah.
And how useful was it?
I mean, we'll see when we get results, but for what it is, it's quite useful. I mean, for the most part, it's going to help me hopefully get into more interviews. I haven't got
Yeah,
any so far,
yeah, I'm hoping
so
that too. But because the Christmas period's up on about, I highly doubt anyone is looking for full time workers. Maybe casuals, maybe
yeah,
Christmas
and
casuals, but definitely not full time workers.
yeah. So far,
So
so just wait.
yeah, you got the waiting game. You just got to play the waiting game until 2024, when you got to hit the what is it called? Hit the sack and go on the road or something. I don't even know what the saying's called.
I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah,
saying you're trying
yeah.
to.
Just go on a journey. You go on a journey of self discovery into the world of the open workforce. Yeah, okay.
Sure.
I'm trying to be philosophical here. Okay.
I don't know if it's working.
Yeah, okay. Other than that, it's just been like it's just been a mess. Like it's just been all over the place. Like couldn't catch up recording, couldn't really do much. Hopefully Mike should be able to get some more of get some more videos next week because he's now like free until like the beginning of next year. Whereas I've still got a week left to work.
True.
Yeah.
So yeah, I should be able to do more videos. Hopefully.
Yep. So
Yeah.
videos, if you guys are anticipating some videos, they will be coming soon.
Y'all.
Soon. Yep. So, other than that, there's just been like there's been a whole bunch of interesting things happening this week. Um, some things that have been interesting, in my opinion. Um,
Interesting. Yeah.
I'd say interesting. You know, of course,
Probably
this
cursed.
the what? Sorry.
Like probably cursed.
Yeah, probably cursed as well. There's also been like a whole bunch of like I'd say interesting, but there's also like to be expected. Some of them to be expected,
Yeah.
which we'll dive into a bit. There has also been for me, there's been some a very how do I say the word like very unexpected, but like really happy that like with these announcements. So like there's been a couple like movie announcements which I've been like really happy for. If you don't know, Kung Fu Panda is got a movie number 4, so we're really
Yeah.
happy with that.
The
I'd
fourth.
say happy because like I don't know if it's controversial because I thought the third one would ended it, but I love the character. I think he's a really really lovable character. So that's why I'm
Yeah,
pretty
cool.
happy. I'm pretty pumped for that. We'll discuss in a bit. I also, because I'm an anime fan. Today, as of this recording, Chainsaw Man decided to drop their trailer. Yeah, I feel
Is that
bad
for
for
the
the for.
movie?
Yeah, I think it was for a movie. I saw the word movie, so I was like, yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mappa workers be
Mappa
crying currently.
Mappa workers,
That's
yes.
wait, that's our movie. I have to work how many?
No, I feel bad for Mappa
Oh,
workers. Of course. I also surprised that caught me
gee.
off guard because like I thought maybe a season two was going to be in the works. Didn't expect a movie. If it is a movie, like I thought I saw the word movie. So
I mean, hopefully it's more profitable than the first
yeah, I
one.
know. I like I thought maybe next year we'll get an announcement. I didn't think this year we'll get an announcement. Well, we're technically what 2 weeks away from next year, which again we're getting
Technically.
closer. What, to less than 2 weeks,
Did
right?
they? Huh? Sorry.
2 weeks, 2 weeks left, right?
Approximately, like yeah, 2 to 3 weeks.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
roughly,
2 weeks
roughly
from now.
2 weeks,
Exactly 2 weeks from
exactly 2 weeks.
Monday. This is like Sunday night, but Monday it'll be the 1st of January. So yeah, there you go. 6th.
Yeah, so 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Yep. Yeah, so we're getting very close. We're getting closer. So I think I'm gonna just say it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the announcement that we are going to have a whole bunch of Christmas themed stuff during this week. I'd expect like I'd say next week because well they have to be recorded this week because obviously if we don't record it this week, the shit show that's going to happen on the next following week is going to be pretty much near impossible to record
Yeah.
a good
So we'd have
amount
to.
or a
Yeah.
great deal. But like if we want some, yeah, so it doesn't mean it will be released this week. It'll just be recorded this week. So when they are ready, they will be released. Yep. There will be
I
a
don't.
Christmas special podcast.
Yep.
I don't know
I
what. Sorry.
was gonna say I don't know when it's gonna be uploaded, but we record around Christmas.
Yeah. So don't worry. Yeah. Uh, Maybe there's gonna be a Christmas movie review in that podcast. Like I think that'll be great. Like if we can get through a Christmas movie,
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I guess
undecided movie. So you
we'll have to see.
yep, a very undecided movie. So like go in. No, we're not spoiling anything for you guys. So you get a Christmas movie. And I'm gonna say maybe either Christmas games or like Christmas updates of games. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be
Yeah.
some sort of Christmas stuff. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing that, and we'll see what else. We'll see what else. And a quick announcement. I think this segues perfectly into the Christmas theme that I was talking about. Uh,
Yeah.
we got a brand new Twitter up and running after the disaster of our last Twitter.
True. That was like ages
After
ago
yeah,
now.
after our Twitter got hacked last
Yeah.
time, we got a brand new Twitter up and running. Um, it's gonna be on info in our YouTube. Yep. So that's going to be now. We're going to like, which is great because now we're gonna like we're gonna like post a whole bunch of stuff on the Twitter. Like check out that whole bunch of stuff that you won't see on our channel. So like, well, I wouldn't say like maybe out of context gaming clips, maybe some IRL stuff.
It's just stuff you wouldn't see here,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. So you get to know more us without
And then
how
without
much stuff.
like I guess the channel.
Exactly. So this is perfect for Christmas because there's gonna be a lot of Christmas themed stuff we're gonna put on.
Yeah. Also, we should
Yes.
probably mention that we realize we have access to community tab now,
Yeah,
which is
we
cool.
thought community tab was locked for some reason when we first joined. Now it's open. I don't know what the requirements are, but there is a community tab. So if you're interested, we will put some info on the community tabs.
Yeah, maybe that more so related to what we're actually doing here
Yeah, so like
and other stuff.
if we get another shit show of a week, we'll update you on that and be like no videos for this week or something, or
Yeah, something like that.
or of course, maybe we'll put on
Yeah.
polls to see what you guys think, what you guys want to see as like as something we'll do on the channel. Like maybe if we got a movie to pick, and then we put like a few movies there, and then you guys like we want this one, you want our movie reaction to that one. All right, we'll do that one. What like a
Yeah.
poll, or even and it doesn't need to be that. It can be like maybe we're gonna start a new series of the channel, and then we put like a game or something. You guys can vote. So I get you guys get to we'll how to say the
Like
word.
more interaction,
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly. More interaction. Yeah, and also Twitter's also going to give us more interaction. So yeah, but yeah, the weather here is really hot. Damn, in the Australian weather system, it's summer
Yeah,
here.
I mean,
If you guys
it's
are
not gonna
watching,
get any
it's
better.
summer here. Yeah. The good thing is though, I don't have anything. The good thing. Oh, my mind went blank.
The funny thing is though, it's like it's summer, it's getting hot. Tuesday it's gonna be tops of 39 degrees, but then Wednesday it's tops of 21 degrees. Like what?
Yeah.
Like the jumps in weather is so crazy.
Well, it's because like what if it's called like climate change.
What?
Climate change.
Probably, yeah.
Because like here in Australia, the weather is pretty much a shit show all year round. Uh, you 100% get like the mixture of like hot, cold, and warm, and I don't know different temperatures all in one day. You can legit get that all in one day.
True.
You
But it's
can
like it's getting so wild now, I swear.
Yeah, but like it's like if you go back to like I'd say 5 6 years ago, right? In summer it's all hot, in winter it's all cold. Whereas now, even in winter, I'd say, right, it's some days will be like cold, but like some days will be like more bearable than cold. You know what I'm saying? So it fluctuates
Yeah,
during that time. Even in summer, like you just said, it's like a high of 39 to like 21. Like in one day, it's like a 1 day drop. It's not like
yeah.
this, like it's like gradual decline. You know what I mean? So the complete weather shift. You know what I mean?
Because it's like
Absolutely
it,
wild.
see, the thing is, it's like right now, what the weather's doing right now is it would spike up and then drop and then gradually just build up again, and then when it spikes, it just drops again. So weird.
Yeah, that's
Ugh.
right. That is super weird.
Oh no, I guess that's Australian weather. I don't know
Australian
what like
weather.
would you call like the hot? I don't know. I was gonna say the hot winds or something. I don't know.
What Hot Wheels? What are we talking about?
Hot wind. I was gonna say hot winds, but I don't know. Like the I don't know. I don't know the word. I don't remember. I'm not the weatherman. I don't know. Hot climate, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a bit lost
Yeah.
where you're going with that. But let's jump into some stuff that we want to go into. So first, let's go into the Kung Fu Panda 4 trailer. So if you haven't
Right.
seen the trailer, spoiler, there is a number 4 of Kung Fu Panda.
Even though we already mentioned it.
Okay, more
Lol.
spoiler.
But yeah.
Poe returns.
Wow. Oh my god. Who
Okay,
so
but no,
good.
but for reals, if you have not seen the trailer, like we're gonna discuss some things that we see in the trailer, and we're gonna give our thoughts, and we're
Yeah.
probably gonna discuss some things from the previous movie. So, if you haven't seen the previous movies, also like, yeah, spoiler.
Well,
So,
yes. I don't.
so
Yeah.
what are your thoughts? Let's start with okay. Look, Jack Black killing it.
Yeah.
I
As
love his
always.
voice. He's great. Fits perfectly. That
Yeah.
fantastic.
Does his role great.
Yep. And I think enough said about the voice. Like there is no fault with the voice acting.
Voice acting overall is great. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Black is the star, and like it's just gonna if he plays his role correctly, and if he's got some great lines, which we've already seen some I think some phenomenal lines in the trailer. I think it's just gonna be success on that front.
Yeah. I mean, there's no I don't know, there was no complaints on the voice acting side. It was just kind of what you expect. Like
Mm.
if you watch the previous movies, it's on par with those.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
you just need a good story, and yeah, we'll see.
True, and then carry it home, I guess.
Good
I just want
story,
to talk about
likable
what we.
characters. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about that. So, Poe returns and there's a new villain that can like mimic or gain powers from other villains. That's what the plan is, and they're gonna like become the strongest by gaining all the previous villains that Poe probably fought.
Yeah,
And,
like basically like kung fu powers, basically.
yep. And
And they all
then
they can also mimic their appearance, just
yeah,
because they're what chameleon.
Chameleon, which is interesting. It's an interesting choice because I thought chameleons blend into the background, not really mimic. So that's a very interesting choice of an animal.
Yeah, I mean it's like I guess I was gonna say all the characters in the movies have been animals, but it's like actually more unique choice, I guess,
Yeah, that's what I'm
akin
saying.
to
Because
everything we've had so far.
right. Because like I said, usually chameleons are known to like blend into their background so no one can see them.
Yeah,
Yeah, not transform into whatever it needs to transform into, which is completely fine. Like, I don't think that's a big issue.
sure,
Um,
yeah,
and then we see something about like they're trying to raise an army, and then like Poe goes into the land of like thieves
which
and
call like yeah the thieving area,
thieves,
like
yeah, and then like
smuggling.
he's trying to build an army to fight them, and all while this is going on, like he's training to like gain to a higher power or something,
Yeah, something
which
similar to
we're
that.
probably gonna figure out in the movie because that doesn't too many questions. Um, not really answered.
I think he's trying to be like the successor of his master. I think that's kind of what it is. He's
Yeah,
trying to
but
be.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's not really explained. Like,
Um.
it's not really explained. It's just saying like it's a higher level than the Dragon Warrior or something.
True. That's kind of yeah. He's trying to get a higher level, even though I don't think it's kind of been hinted at all in the past. But sure, why not? I do think they did our boy dirty, like the villain from the first movie. Like because he's the
Yes.
first character you see in
Yeah, he's the
the
first character that like powers absorbed or something.
yeah.
Right.
And then when you get to the powers absorbed, they seem like they kind of lose it, kind of.
I
Like that's what it's kind of shown.
uh,
Well, for him at least. Him at least,
yeah,
he
yeah,
kind of looked, yeah, like he
yeah.
couldn't do anything after. Yeah,
Right. And then
and
like
got destroyed.
and then after all that was shown, looks like Poe gets like some sort of new wolf buddy. I think it was a wolf. I don't know what animal it was.
I
Maybe.
think some kind of animal
Yeah.
akin to that.
And
Yeah,
then
who's part of like this, like a thief, I guess you
yeah.
call it.
And then after all of that, we get the confrontation between Poe and like the chameleon, and she change. I think it's a she. She changes into Poe at the
Yeah,
end,
it is a
and
yeah.
yeah, that's how it ends. That's pretty much the whole trailer. I don't know where she absorbed Poe's power. Like, I'm not sure. Nothing was shown about that.
No, it
Um.
wasn't.
Yep. What else? What else? What other thoughts do we have?
I was gonna. You don't see the Furious
Yeah.
Five
No
in
Furious
the
5.
trailer, but it's confirmed that they are part of the movie, so no worries on that front. But I do question how much of the movie they're gonna actually be a part of, showing how they were barely in the trailer.
That's also
I don't know.
fine. I'm just like, did we really need a Kung Fu Panda 4? I mean, like, look, the IP address
I
very
mean,
popular. Like, of course, gonna sell
s-
money. He's a
did you
good.
say IP address?
What? No, not IP address. Sorry, what was the word? IP. What is it called?
IP, yeah,
IP.
or
IP.
franchise, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
No, but like maybe look if they have an interesting story to tell with the characters they have, or the characters they're gonna introduce, then sure, I have a problem with it. But I mean, if they don't, then
I don't know, because like
that'll be a
it
problem.
kind of I don't know, like in the last movie, like he found his father or something, and then like everything was resolved, and
Like the Panda
like
Village or
he's, yeah,
whatever,
saved
and
Panda
yeah,
Village. Like what angle is like this chameleon trying to come from? You know what I mean? Is the chameleon just gonna try and take over the world? Is that the plan? Like, does she just want to fight Poe? Like, you know what I mean? Just want to become the strongest. She just wants to become like Goku and just like fight whoever's stronger. Like, what type of, like, you know what I mean? What type
I
of
have
angle?
no
Exactly, exactly. Which everything we're gonna was will be discovered throughout the movie. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Uh, was there a chameleon in like ancient text somewhere, like IRL? I'm talking about, because like some of the
Oh,
animals
yeah,
and stuff like
because
yeah, they
they're
all come
based
from
on, yeah,
correct,
I
yeah,
think like some sort of mythology or something.
right,
Yeah, yeah,
and yeah,
maybe.
like yeah, because like okay, like if we could tell an interesting story via that, because they always have like some sort of like ancient text scroll thing at the start with like the what is it called, the brush style art, you know what I'm talking about, like at the start of every movie it's
Yeah,
happened. Yeah, so like I don't know if they've got like interesting story to tell. Like I'm not well versed in like animal mythology. Is it Chinese? I'm
I
not sure.
would. It is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like, well,
I'm
I mean,
not well versed.
pandas and all that.
I'm not well versed in
So,
that
like,
type of
yeah.
stuff.
Me, but I
Um,
mean, hey, look, if there's like law hunters, I mean, I'd love to know like the law of like some sort of like maybe clue as to what
it's not Kung
the
Fu Panda
chameleon
law.
is.
It's like IRL
Just IRL
IRL
law,
stuff. Yeah, IRL law.
but you can connect like stuff you connect the dots with.
Right,
Kind of, you
right.
know what I mean?
Like yeah, but
Yeah,
like yeah. I mean, yeah. There's that, and then there is like I don't know, but it looks like it's gonna be a solid movie. Like Kung Fu Pandas,
yeah,
in my opinion, has never failed to disappoint. It's always been a good movie.
true. Yeah, it always has.
Yep.
We'll just see it continues, so I guess. Oh, by
Yes.
the way, I did a quick Google search. He wants to become the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. That's what he's trying
The
to become.
Valley of Peace, which
Whilst
would make
whilst
sense
he's
because
doing
he wants
that,
to be a spiritual leader. It makes sense that he would want to command an army because you know what I mean.
yeah, and he's doing that, he's trying to find a successor to Dragon Warrior. So I mean,
Right.
so I guess that's kind of
Which
the main plot.
yeah, which I'm
Yeah,
thinking might be the Wolf character next to him.
yeah, might. So yeah,
Or it might
I
not be.
mean,
Like it might not be. Like who knows?
might be hinting to it or something. You never know.
Yep.
Or it might be at the end. You are all the Dragon Warrior, and then I don't know, like
Yeah, yeah.
children cry. And
They just put like some sort of like yeah.
then that meme where English teachers are like grabbing the sand and like crying or something. You know, like I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm talking about or
Yeah, I
not?
know. I think I know what to go. I think I know.
Yeah, yeah, just like that. I don't know. Hopefully, it's a good movie though.
I don't think it's gonna be a bad movie. Like, well, in my perspective, like I said, Kung Fu Panda has never not failed to deliver
Yeah,
a good movie.
true. It's always at least had a good message or a good like
Yeah,
plot
but like it's weird
behind
because
it.
like
So
I thought it
yeah,
was gonna be like a trilogy, and like I thought the trilogy was complete, and now we see a four.
I think that's what everyone was kind of expecting. But I guess, hey, why not?
Everyone expecting a four, is that what we said?
No, I mean, I thought everyone was kind of expecting it. That's it, free. That's it. It's done. Because you've visited his family and all that, so it's kind of a good place to end it off. But maybe this is better because he takes up a new role and then someone takes up his mantle. So maybe that might be a better, actually, a better place to end it off instead compared to free. But I don't
Well,
know.
I will. Maybe it's a better way, like, to end off the like the kung fu side. Whereas like three would have been like he's just family, like putting everything just like about himself. Like that's got nothing to do with like the kung fu side. You kind of get what I'm saying? You kind of get
Right.
what I mean? Like as in like yeah, like finding a successor and going onto a new path. Like right, like it's like he's passing the torch, which makes sense. Okay, right.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying is like which would culminate an end, but also a new beginning, right? Because that's what passing the torch does, right? But like
Right.
I feel like this would be like a great way if it is the final movie, by the way, uh, to like end off his kung fu stuff, like you know what I mean, the kung fu stuff, the kung fu side. Whereas like I said, the last one all ended up it pretty much was ending off like it doesn't even end off, bro. Like it was just answering the question of like where's the rest of the pandas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Any
I mean,
final
anything else?
yeah, any final
Oh.
thoughts? What?
Apparently, we said the same thing, funnily
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, we
But
share the same brain cells.
apparently it's coming. It's coming. Well, for USA, it's coming on the 8th of March. So it's not coming too far away. You know what I mean? Only a couple of months away.
Yeah, like that means it's been in the work for a while.
Probably has been. I mean, remember when DreamWorks did the thing, like the new animation intro? that included like Shrek, and then they also had a Kung Fu Panda in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Maybe, but it's apparently been said for a while that they've been making a Kung Fu Panda movie. So, like for a couple months, they've been mentioning that they've been making one. So I don't know. Maybe it's been in works for longer than we expected.
maybe I have not been paying
Especially,
attention because I have not been paying attention.
well, I mean, usually I swear films nowadays you hear about them like once by some people on like online, and then they like shadow dropped basically.
Right, right. Exactly,
L-
exactly.
Like apparently, like a month ago, like Inside Out 2 was dropped, and I was like trailer, and I wasn't even aware. I
Yeah.
was like, huh? Does that they made a sequel? But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I'm not sure either. You wanna, I guess, move on?
Yeah, unless you've got any other thing. Uh,
No, that's kind of it. I mean, hopefully it's good.
yeah.
I think it's gonna be good at the very least. So
That's
yeah,
what I yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. Let's talk about something that was I didn't expect it to happen so soon.
All right.
The day before, decided to shut down their game.
I mean, they shut down the entire studio.
Oh yeah, shut down the studio, whatever. Shut down their studio.
Damn. This game was
Well,
like the most wishlisted game when when they were dropping
let's
trailers for it.
let's discuss this. So yeah, I was gonna say, we're one of the most wishes to game, and then they had a trailer, but then like they decided to take down the trailer because it like mimic COD's trailer or something.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you
they did have a trailer that looked like that. I've heard of
right?
that.
Yeah, and then
It
there
looked
was
like it looked like one of the zombie trailers. And then yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, and then like they said it was gonna be like an open world, like what was it called, like MMO, and then it was just an extraction shooter.
they're like it was like a survival MMO
Yeah,
kind
well,
of
they
thing, and
said
then it
that,
was
but it
just
was
an
an
extraction
extraction. It
shooter
was just an extraction shooter.
with like barely any zombies at all.
Yeah, and like yeah, and then the servers were all over the place. Some of them like you couldn't connect.
And there was like bugs, and the shooting is clunky and delayed.
Yeah, so basically the game was a
Bro.
mess. Basically the game was a mess. Like this was one of
Yeah,
the a mess.
I
It's
mean,
so like
I
it's so
I was gonna
bad.
say the IGN rated it one
I
out
was
of ten.
just about to say that. I swear we had the same brain cell. Like I was legit about
Yeah,
to say it's so bad that IGN was generated poorly. Okay, yeah.
yeah,
You can't buy the game now.
yeah. It's
They all
delisted from Steam.
these games all like been refunded to pretty much everyone
Yeah, because
that
I
bought it.
think the publisher said they were gonna refund it to everyone. So yeah,
Good on them,
so I guess
smart move.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
if this was like a Blizzard product, uh, they would have not refunded it. If this was like who else does it do refund? If this was like a Fallout 76 product, like a Bethesda, like I don't.
yeah,
I said Fallout 76 product. A Bethesda.
Fallout 76 product.
Oh god, I
Well, that is
don't.
a
I hope they
product
don't do
of
that.
Bethesda. uh, but like, I mean, at least they offered refunds to people. I mean, they still.
Yeah, like Bethesda
I
didn't
mean,
offer refunds. Remember that? Like that goes
yeah,
so far until they start offering. Um. So to top it off, they decided to shut down the development studio.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah, I mean,
I feel
I mean,
bad.
even though
Like,
they
go ahead, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, even though they refund, like people refunded, they definitely made revenue. You can't deny they made money off this, and they just straight away decided to shut down the studio.
Did they,
You know
fam?
what I mean?
Did they?
I mean, what you like? It was the most wishlisted game on Steam. It had
Yeah.
more
Okay.
players than some other games that were
Right, but then you
actually like
refund.
good.
Okay, okay. I want you to think about this, right?
Yeah,
You refund everyone that has purchased this game. Okay.
yeah,
Now you are currently right, as of right now,
yes,
right. This game is still like, if you have the game, you can still play it because the servers are not shut down, and that's just because you've got a server deal with like service
yeah,
providers, right? So that means you are paying basically service providers, right?
right,
So okay, until their thing ends, right?
yeah.
it's like my question is right, like how much did you pay these service developers, and how much like money when you sold the game? You like let's say you made $1 million. If you refund anyone, doesn't that mean you get $0 now back? Like, cause you just return everyone's money. Where's the
Well, in
revenue you
theory,
want to talk about?
I was gonna
Where's
say in theory yes, but like, because
where's this
imagine okay,
revenue? Yeah,
you
go ahead.
sold all these games and it had like I think I launched like was it like over 200,000 players or something?
Okay, two
I
hundred
want to double
thousand
check
plays.
that.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Don't worry about the numbers. Okay, we'll get.
But like,
Just,
imagine all that money.
yep.
They decide to shut down the studio,
Yes.
and then the publishers said they're gonna offer refunds, right?
Yep. Yep.
Where's that money then?
What do you mean? Where's that money?
Like the money that they made, is it with the publisher or is it with the studio that just got shut down?
Right, but then like, how did people get their refund?
Funds, yeah. Is it just out of pocket from the publisher?
Yeah, but that means it's still a net loss because let's say you did refund everyone. That means the profit you gained just fixes that loss that you know what I mean. You lost.
Yeah,
So that
but
means
I
it's
mean,
still a
like,
zero.
no, I'm not saying there's a benefit, but I mean, whoever, like, basically, whoever, like, the CEO of the studio definitely ran away with money. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, yeah, but that doesn't mean the studio itself made money. That doesn't
No,
like
no, no. The
yeah.
studio didn't. They
No,
got
okay, okay,
destroyed.
okay.
But I mean,
I thought you were saying like the studio they made profit. No, no,
I'm
one
just
guy made
implying,
profit. One guy made
yeah.
profit. Everyone
Some guy
else.
made profit, and look. Let's be honest, it's a scam. Some guy made profit and ran away with it.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay, that makes more sense because when you say the word profit, you mean like it means the company profit. That's what I was trying to get at. No, no, no. The
I
CEO
meant
probably
that's
made
why I
profit.
started. That's why I said like revenue at the beginning, because
Okay,
it's like
okay, okay,
it's going somewhere, but we don't know where.
okay, 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 okay. Yeah, so probably one guy made profit, the CEO, and then like okay. To be fair, okay, I feel bad. Okay, I'm gonna say it, I feel really bad, right?
Yeah,
For every single developer that worked on this project. Not the guys
true.
in suit, every single developer. I'll explain to you what, right? You release a trailer, right? Or you release a title, or you release something, right?
Yeah,
And you say it's a zombie, like a zombie survival MMO. You know, everyone loves a zombie game. Like everyone loves a zombie game, right?
yeah.
But like not everyone. Like I'm not talking about like every single person. I'm not talking
I
about
mean,
like.
if it was the most wish listed game, a lot
Well,
of
no, no,
people
okay,
clearly
okay.
like.
All I'm saying is like the zombie genre is popular. Okay,
Yeah,
right? Chuck in the fact that it's massive multiplayer, like you can play with like a huge community, you could probably play with your friends. That means there's no limit with how many people you can play with. So let's say you've got like 10 friends and everyone wants to play, you can play, you know what I mean? So these are get like you know what I mean? Everyone gets excited for that. Massive multiplayer, whatever, you know what I mean? MMO. Everyone gets excited for that,
yeah,
right?
right.
Next thing what happens is it becomes one of the most wishlisted games on Steam, right? Because everyone's anticipating it, right?
Yeah,
So the result is, yeah, the dev probably are thinking, let's make a small game, you know what I'm saying? Then you get all these wish lists, they're like, all right, the people above see all these wish lists, yeah? And then, do you know the suits, yeah? And they're like, all right, let's expand the scale. And if the more we expand the scale and we start advertising these new features and these new, what we're actually doing, it's like a bigger scale game than anticipated, we'll get more wish lists, right?
right.
And then, like, they go and tell the devs, we want it bigger, we want it better, right? And that screws over the devs because they're like, all right, you know what I mean? Because you have to do, you know, it's your job. You just follow whatever they say. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, well, I get what you mean. The thing is, though, with the initial trailer, it was like imagine one of those Ubisoft trailers from back in the day. It
No,
was not it wasn't a true trailer. It was
right.
just a trailer
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
fake
I know it's
lies,
I know it's not a true trailer, right? I'm just telling you
yeah.
what I believe happened, right?
Mm,
Because obviously, like for example, let me give you an example. I'll give you another example, right? It's like
what?
if you put up like a product, yeah, and let's say like okay, they didn't get pre-orders, they got wish list. That's completely different to pre-orders, okay? But let's say
Yes.
you get let's say your anticipated pre-order, right,
Yeah.
is like you're expecting 100 people to pre-order, right?
Mm,
And then you get 500 people pre-ordering, okay? So that means
okay.
you like you hit a new ceiling, and let's say you get all this money, right? And then you sit there. I was like, all right, let's put all this money into development, okay?
Okay.
Like let's say that, for example, right? Obviously, you need some for profit, whatever, okay? Because you see bigger numbers, yeah. you start thinking, well, if you're not smart, right? Because like if you're smart, you don't do this. But if you're not, if you know what I'm saying, like if you're
Yeah.
because I learned this because in university because I took a game development course, right? That
Right.
when you start saying big numbers, you decide to start like it starts getting to someone's head, your head or whoever's the head, like whoever's the lead's head, right? And they start
Right.
like over in like what's it called? What's it called? What's the called?
What
What's
to
it
make
called?
the game bigger,
No,
basically.
no, no, no. Like over like you've got already a set plan, but you're over ambition. You start thinking you should
Yeah.
over ambition because you're like if we make this better, right? Then we'll
Right.
get more sales, and we already know that more people than the anticipated audience loves it, right? So they're just keeping it bigger, like you know what I mean, to make these people happy. And if these people are more happier than they are with the original product than we already had, they'll ask their friends, and they'll get more people to buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you do that, however, if you decide to do that route, like remember, over ambitious, right? If you decide to do that route, there's a couple ways to do it correctly. Yeah, you make the base game, and then you either do it as continuous DLC, because that way the base game you make it 100% perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Number two is that you have to extend the development time. Now, most companies don't want to do that because that means you're going to even put more money before release. Okay.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
number three is the option that this game took, right? Which is don't do neither, right? Don't do neither option A and B. Let's just keep the same development time, right? Stick everything right now. We have to do it before release, yeah? And you get this mess. You get what I'm saying? That's how
I
you
mean,
get this mess.
the game was delayed like 2 to 3 times.
Yeah, but like, dude,
Yeah, but it wasn't like. Because to be honest, this game was like to say this game is ambitious is like not.
yeah,
It is like it's not. I mean, it lacks so
yeah,
much. So
I
I
know
don't
it
look
lacks so
forward.
much, but like I said, this is a new and upcoming company, right? Like this company
Yeah,
has not made like, hadn't it like wasn't it like mobile games? Wasn't this the company that made mobile
it
games?
made no. This company has made like some like games that they abandoned. The only other
Okay,
proper game they've had is like a prop hunting game. That's it.
okay, yeah, okay. So this
Yeah,
development studio is not the biggest. So like I said, like they see the numbers, right? They see the huge numbers. They're like,
yeah,
holy shit! Like if this game is a smash success, we can actually rake in the money. You know what I mean? So they
right,
tried to over ambition. That's what's the problem. However, had this company just stayed with its like original, you know what I mean, plan, which is probably was a small extraction shooter, like you know what I'm saying?
right.
Right, which like that's why like ended up as extraction. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was like maybe it was a small MMO extraction shooter, but like wasn't the world's biggest like, community. Maybe it can hold less than what people were thought. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but the problem is if they didn't make it look so good originally, because
Mm.
they like as soon as they showed off a trailer,
Yeah,
it looks much better than the game already. Like the
yeah, I know,
trailer
I know, I know
itself
it does. I know it does.
isn't over. It's not over ambition. I was just saying it's just a lie. Straight up, it's like a CGI
It is.
trailer. It's just a lie.
It is a lie. Like it wasn't a Call of Duty. It was like a copy Call of Duty. That was a lie.
No, that was a couple trailers
Oh,
later.
okay.
The first trailer looked very good graphically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like it looked like a graphically ambitious game. But
Right,
then
right.
you see the game now. It looks like it looks
Dude,
so bad.
the graphics for me is like not even the worst bit. Like the worst bit is like it doesn't even function.
No, it doesn't. But like the game from a small studio, like the
Mm.
first thing you say, it looks very graphically good. It looks immersive,
Yeah,
and it looks fun.
yeah.
And then you get none of that.
Right, but like what I'm saying is like they probably didn't want to do that like before the first trailer. They probably saw like so much wish list that they put that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
But that was all because of the first trailer. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so like you're saying the
The
wish list
yeah,
exploded because the first. Okay, okay. Well, that's a different story.
yes,
I don't
yes.
know why they decided to put that trailer. I've got no idea. But
No,
like I
it was
said,
because it was just like I came out of nowhere from IG and like here's a trailer from this studio for
yeah.
this game. It's like
Right, right.
yeah,
But what I'm saying is like okay. But what I'm saying is okay. Whatever. Once you see that wish list, right? Like you got like all
yeah.
this wish list, right? By the way, because it's wish list, it's not like pre-orders. Like so, you're not getting any money from wish lists. You know what I mean?
No, no,
Right.
no.
So then, like yeah, but basically, what I'm saying is like they probably saw the numbers. Yeah, the suits were
Yeah,
like, let's over ambition this game, right? Let's chuck in every single thing we can do. You know what I mean? Let's try to make it, and then all it comes up with a game with broken features. Yeah, barely works. You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? And then yeah, and what
They
happens?
just kind of over promised. That's what they did.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. But like I said, had they made like a standard game and then just release like continuous DLC, you know what I mean? Like
or
over
just made an
time.
early access.
Early access. What do you mean?
It was like they would if they made an early access game, like a game that can it's out, but they'll keep updating. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
To
Yeah,
go.
exactly. It's like all that type of
But
stuff.
you know what's
Yeah.
funny?
What?
they released it as a full game, then they changed it to early access right after like they released it,
I
which is
don't. Yeah, because
hilarious. But clearly it didn't
and
work.
like, look, right. When you start seeing delays, yeah, you know how I told you they should delay the game, right?
Yeah, which they
Yeah.
did.
Well, they
Yeah,
ended up doing it, right? Because like, okay, at the time, let's say of the first trailer or the second trailer, right? Was there a release date? Did they have a release date?
they had one I think at either the second or third trailer.
Right.
Yes.
But let's say after the first trailer and your things explode, right? They can just
Yeah.
extend the development time without telling anyone because there was no release date. Let's say that. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So that way, like technically, it was internally delayed, we just didn't know. But once you start seeing external delays, like on the outwards, it's been delayed, it's been delayed. You know that something's wrong. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just
I
talking
think
about
it
like,
was supposed to come out like mid last year, something like that, around like sometime last year. It
yeah, bro,
was
like
meant to
look,
come out.
and it's still a shit show now. Like I want to see what the
Yeah,
hell happened. Was there polygons on the screen?
bro, the game probably wasn't even functioning. Probably why they delayed it. But I don't know. It's like like there's no other word to use except like currently that it was clearly a scam, or a rug pull or something of that
Yeah,
kind
like
of.
okay, I feel the worst for the developers because A, they put in the most effort, like do you know what I'm saying, to make this
Yeah,
game, right? B, now they don't have a job, so that's really bad. So now they've got to look
but
for jobs.
some of them are like I'm pretty sure they had a thing when you like sign up for this to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
They call you volunteers. Like if that isn't like an
Bruh,
insult to your
bruh,
ability,
ain't no
I
way,
don't know
ain't
what
no
is.
way, ain't no
Yeah,
way they say volunteer, ain't no way.
like they have a volunteer where you are basically a volunteer, and they have one that's like you get money. So it's like, why is it both called volunteers? God knows why. So it's like, you're either getting paid to do your job or you're just literally a volunteer.
I've got no answers to that. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know.
crazy
Anyway,
game.
like this situation, I hate when these situations appear. I really do. Because
Mm,
the reason why I really hate these situations because I just want to see a good game. Like I just want to see good
sure.
games released. I don't like when we say uh
I mean, we have so many good games this year, but this is also the third
yeah,
game you
like
could say this year that was like the worst
like,
game ever. You know
that's
what I
why
mean?
I'm saying like I don't like to see this type of thing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if I like I'm not saying this has to be the game, but like if we saw like a you know what I mean? I don't even
Like
know.
what do you mean?
Like I mean like we like dude, if you knew it was gonna be a shit show, just say like we're going to stop production of this game. Don't just keep delaying it indefinitely. Like, all right, guys, we have to do a release. You know what I mean?
I guess it's because it was the most wishlisted game
Like,
and
bro, I
they
get it,
wanted
I get it,
money.
I get it, I get the reasons. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
okay, if you wanted the money, you didn't have to refund everyone. You could have just ran off.
I mean, the thing is, it's like, it just shows you, I mean, expect eventually someone's going to do something very similar, but they're going to have like pre orders or something, like earlier on. So people are going to get like, so they get money earlier and whatnot, and that's just going to suck. Well, hopefully this kind of like not entices, kind of like deters people from doing this kind of thing.
Bro, look, I don't want to see. I just don't want to see like bad games released. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mm. All right then. All right. Enough with that like topic. Let's go into another topic. A3 decided to yeah, it's no longer a thing. It's cancelled.
yeah, it's like forever cancelled, or yeah, it's not a thing
Well,
anymore.
this was to be expected.
Yeah, because it was like what it's
Everyone's pulling
been
out. Everyone's pulling out.
everyone's pulling out, but it's also like what? When was the last time E3 was even hosted like properly? It was like 2 or 3 years ago now.
I mean, because of
I want to say
because of the world's situation, you couldn't actually host it. Uh, but yeah,
the last one was an online one in 2021. That was the last E3 we had.
right. But
When
like,
was the
if you
last physical E3? So I'm just curious, but you could go for it. Go
wouldn't it
ahead.
be 2020 because isn't it a yearly thing?
I maybe, but I also don't know if it would have been because of the thing as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Um,
Let me ask you
Okay,
something.
so I think it was done in 2020, like
Let me
physically.
let me ask you something. I knew we I think pretty much everyone knew it was coming.
Yeah, it was like more of a when than
Yeah, and
if.
again, like this just like a networking thing. E3 is the networking thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
E3, if you wanted to go and meet people, meet like YouTube, meet other content creators, meet a whole bunch of stuff, yeah, you'd go and you'd do it. You know what I'm saying?
or even meet basically what you call it, like companies,
Exactly,
like
exactly. But then like
yeah,
if you're not interested
developers.
in that, you just watch it online.
True.
But then
Because
once you
originally,
once
sorry, I
sorry,
was
what
gonna
was
say
that?
originally E3 wasn't even open to public only until like very recently they started opening it to public, like physically going there
Right, but it's not
before
just
they
about
got
the company.
cancelled.
Like if you're other companies, you're going in there. It's a great place for companies to network.
Yeah, true, of course. But I meant
Right.
just in general, it just got recently open to
Right,
public,
and like what I'm saying
and
is like what I'm trying to get like that's like they're the people that lost. Like, because for example, if E3 is not a thing, everyone just moves their trailers or their whatever onto another thing. You know what I mean?
right,
Like for example, if you're like, all right, like Nintendo, let's say they don't want to do it, we'll just make a Nintendo Direct. That's it. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah,
Like if you're Xbox or you're Sony, you just do the same thing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If you're independent, there's like so many others. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. There's like an indie one. There's Jeff Keighley's Summer
Exactly.
Game Fest.
Right.
Isn't
Exactly.
there like Games Con or whatever? So yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So like,
it
there's
just
more.
E3. I was gonna say E3's niche was kind of just taken away from it, and then they just didn't have anywhere to kind of stand.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
kind of
much.
unfortunate, but yeah.
I think it
I
was just
mean,
the
I've
name.
never been
I
to
think it was
E3.
well. I think it was just the name because the name is so big.
Yeah, true. But like,
Like
we've
either name
neither of us
E3.
have been there. Sorry, I was just gonna say neither of us have been there, so we
That's
never
correct. That's
like
correct. Yeah,
experienced.
yeah,
It.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't.
Because people are actually
We'll be at the
sad
next one.
for it.
We'll be at the next one.
The next one had never happening.
I know. I know. I'm just
But
joking.
like, but some people are actually like, some people were happy, some people weren't. Like, I missed the good times meeting people
Yeah,
and
exactly. Exactly. Like I said,
whatever.
those were the biggest losses, right? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's most definitely the biggest loss.
Whereas like companies, there'll be companies, right? Right? Who will be
Yeah,
happy E3 is not there because they're like, great, we don't have to release something on this timeline. We can just release it whenever we want, right?
true.
Because like E3, everyone's eyes are on E3, right? So you sit there and if you
Right.
don't release something on E3, yeah, let's say you don't release something on E3, right? It's like, well, what the hell did you know? It's a missed opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like, let's say you're not ready to release something on E3, but you're forced to because the name E3, it's a big name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now that it does,
So
now that it doesn't exist, you either pick another option, or if you're like Sony, Xbox, or Nintendo, you're like, all right, we'll release it when we want to release it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because they're so big. You know what I mean? So that's why their companies are happy because let's say if you go 1 year, like you're there, right? E3 is coming up, but you got nothing to show for E3. Yeah, you know
yeah,
what I mean? You either like show a teaser trailer because you're like, all right, we'll show a teaser trailer, or you show like an old trailer, or that like recently was shown, or you show like a half baked trailer. You kind of get what I'm saying?
yeah.
But you're
Also,
trying,
games have come out again.
right, exactly, exactly. But then, like, that's if you have nothing. But if you plan everything correctly, you probably do have something. You know what I mean?
Probably.
But companies
It
were
just
like,
gives.
yeah,
I was gonna say, it gives companies just leeway to just do stuff their own way now.
right, exactly,
Basically.
exactly, exactly. That's exactly my point I'm trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the
Yeah.
people that lost are the people that go there like for the fun of going there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now,
True.
I don't know who hosts E3 because like there's a loss of money, you know what I mean, somewhere there. But I don't know who's that loss, who's that gain, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know any of that aspect. I don't know any of the financial aspects, you know what I'm saying?
Uh.
Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like obviously the company that hosts E3 has is probably gain because a like people are coming in to purchase tickets, but there's also a production cost, you know what I'm saying?
True. Apparently, it was held by the Entertainment Software Association, an
Yeah, okay.
industry body.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, fair enough.
So it's just
And they
executives,
probably,
I'm
like I said,
assuming.
like they probably wanted to make it public because they realized they can make more money off public. But because of
True.
like the recent events, yeah, that do online,
It
they
like
probably
killed it.
they probably they probably suffered from a huge loss because transferring it to online cost a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because you end up purchasing even more cameras and even more technology specialists to make sure like it works online because you don't want it to crash in the middle of something. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think they started the idea maybe in 2018, 2019 when
Mm-hmm.
they get people to actually come like normal people.
Mm-hmm.
But problem is it's like because it was a good idea and I think it would have kept them going a bit longer. Problem is stuff happened and they just like out of their control and you couldn't do anything about
Right.
it.
Exactly. Exactly.
And like not sanctions, but like certain restrictions couldn't allow them to actually host the events. Well, other events could because we don't need people walking around or anything. We can just host it. Like we still have a stage and everything. Let's just record it. Whilst they couldn't.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it was just a big unfortunate for them.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all over the
Yeah,
place.
so around 2016, 2017, they started allowing people to enter, like
Yeah.
normal people.
But like
Yeah.
I said, they probably did that to offset production costs.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's not they
And I
didn't
mean,
like they probably didn't want to do it because like because first of all the cost of everything keeps going up every single year. You know what I mean?
true, yeah.
Because of inflation or whatever, right? But like, and then once they realize it's not profitable, let's allow the public. And once the public go in, like they get happy, they get to go. Like obviously, you know what I mean? Because you get to meet all these people. You get to probably have did not want people here like once in a lifetime chance to meet devs and like YouTubers, Twitch streamers, all these people. You know what I mean from the industry.
Yeah.
So like obviously it raked in money. You know what I'm saying? A lot
But
of
like
money.
also, I think some companies fail to realize people are just free marketing. If you show someone something, they will tell others about it. It's literally just free marketing. Like someone, if someone goes to E3, experiences and enjoys it, they're gonna go to other people. Yeah, E3 was fun, and maybe they'll consider going.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly,
mean? Like,
exactly, exactly.
so
Yeah,
it's like
that's right.
that's probably also a reason why
Yeah, exactly,
it's just
exactly.
free marketing.
Mm.
Problem is, they no longer
Did
exist.
we even read the statement? Did we read the statement? Like we didn't.
What they put out?
Yeah, but like that's like I think that's an important thing to do.
Let me see.
Like
I don't
not
even
read.
see
Like
the
as in
statement.
like yeah. I think there was a statement. There's 100% a statement.
Um, Let me see. Let me double check. Let me double check. If they had anything.
He's
Um. Okay. There. Here. I found it. I found it. I found it.
yeah.
After more than 2 decades of E3,
Mm,
each one bigger than the last, the time has come to say goodbye.
yep.
Thank you for the memories.
Okay. Okay.
GGWP. There.
Okay. Okay. Look, there was nothing about like anything why they closed it. Okay, it was just a standard statement.
Yeah, and it
Okay.
was just they have the logos and all that.
Yeah, yeah, okay,
There.
that's fine. Okay, I thought that might maybe they said why they were closing it. I was like, we're making all this speculation up, and it was like, you know what I mean? Nah, that's fine.
Look, it's better than the apologies we get from gaming
Yeah,
gaming company.
that's right, that's right.
We apologize for all of this. Anyways, use an AI letter. So
I
like I don't know.
spelled our name wrong. All right,
I spelled the name wrong.
let's just quickly go over this.
Sure.
Twitch. Who the hell knows what's Twitch doing?
Twitch is doing a madness.
Okay, so Twitch basically put up a statement. They're changing all their policies, every single one of them, like all their not every single one of them, all their mature content policy. Let's just call it that.
Yeah, for sake of a better word.
Yeah, and then of course, um, content creators are happy because they were like, all right, we can do other stuff. Some content creators, not all, okay, because some of the ones
Yeah,
that do
yeah, yeah.
art, they were happy. There's and some people were like really happy because when I say really happy, isn't like because like Twitch said that one of the reasons why was because like these it's unfair against women, like because like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like those people were happy, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, just those. That's so. These some of these people were really happy with the changes. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
Uh,
because we're able to express themselves.
well, those people, yeah, those people. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Those people are
Yeah.
gonna test the limits. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they would definitely testing the limits.
Okay, yeah, and then basically, the next day they reverted some changes because I was reading somewhere AI art like looks too realistic to photography, so I think they went reverted on the art changes, and I
I've
think there
also
was a few
heard
other yeah.
inappropriate things of minors. So
Yep, that's
check
also
that as
yep,
well.
yep. We don't need to go into details. So
Yeah,
basically,
which yeah,
which
Twitch
basically,
realized they screwed up
yeah,
and they
Twitch realized
reverted some of that.
Twitch realized that like let's change it to be more inclusive. Let's revert it because we screwed up.
I think they
basically.
realized they were too lenient on their like what they meant by
No, no,
certain
no, no,
things, so
not
they had to go
lenient. They were
in,
too broad. They were too broad.
broad, yeah.
Yeah, lenient.
So
Lenient
they
is
had to
different. Broader.
restrict it.
Yeah, they tightened
Because
their
yeah,
policy.
and it took like what 1 or 2 days.
Like it took a day.
Yeah, it took a day, like a day to
Uh
implement it and a day to vote
yeah.
it.
Look, if I'm Twitch, right?
Yeah,
This stuff, like if I'm Twitch, you just have to like look. If I get it, if you're Twitch, you want to release a new guideline, right?
yeah,
Dude, this is not a website like you just put down the dot points, okay?
true.
Look, because for me, right, I read the Twitch guidelines the first time, right? The changes, yeah,
Yeah,
and I understood some of the reasons why they made changes, and then I didn't understand some of the other reasons because some of the reasons, like for the artists, they felt bad, like they're restricting them. You know what I mean? Blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, I understood that. Yeah, and then the other one were like we're unfair against women. I also understood that, but then some of the other ones they just put we're doing that for the sake of doing that. It's like, huh? What? Excuse
yeah,
me? What was the explanation there? Okay, basically, what Twitch needs to do if you're gonna change guidelines, yeah, this isn't like a small like 2 sentence for every change. This should have been right. If you're gonna change guidelines, yeah, a
yeah,
10-15 page like document should have been created with the guidelines. Like it has to go into that much
yeah.
detail. It
Going into
has to go
specific
into
detail.
exactly. It's got to go into specific detail, right? And you sit there. Section 1 covers this, right? Section 2 covers this. You know what I mean? You're gonna
Yeah,
get what I'm saying. And then each one, right? You've got to refer to like you sit there and there's like please refer to this page for more extensive detail on this. You know what I mean? So you got to have like those types of things. You know, because you are changing guidelines. You are not like
yeah,
and the like what you put up is like a very broad statement, so everyone can test because there's, for example, yeah,
yeah.
you said like how do I say it with using a different scenario? You know what I mean?
Um.
I don't know, but like anyway, basically you said this right. You said it in the most broadest term. Okay.
Okay. How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this?
Yep. Yep.
You said you can ride a bike,
Okay.
but some people were riding the bike without helmets or without specific protections. But you were broad. You didn't specify those.
No. No. Okay. Okay.
Now
No. No.
they
Okay.
should specify
No.
those.
No. No. Okay. So basically, what you okay? I'll give you one better. Right.
Okay, go for it.
Basically, you said which says, right, you're
Yeah,
going to a bike rally, right?
yeah,
Okay. And then, like, just bring your bike, okay?
mm,
Okay. So basically, some guy shows up with a bicycle, right? Some guy shows up with a tricycle. Some guy shows up with a unicycle. Some guy shows up with a motorbike. Some guy shows up with a
yeah,
quad bike. You said bicycle. These are all technically bicycles. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I think that's
basically,
better. Yeah.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? You didn't specify, right?
Hmm.
Which type of bicycle? A two-wheel bicycle without like gas, without all this, blah blah blah. Just a standard bicycle, like your most basic bicycle, and you bring that. You know what I mean? Like you and
True.
then, you know what I'm saying? And then like you said the most broadest thing. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Like basically they
Yeah.
said okay, basically you said you can draw whatever your heart's content, right? But okay, you totally forgot that AR art existed. You know what I mean? What's the rules
Yes.
with AR? Like you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Or some
It's
people's hearts are a bit twisted. So it's like
I
you
don't
need to
know.
be
I don't know.
specific
Like
with this, and
right,
there's a lot of
exactly. Like because
ramifications, especially with these specific thing. Like, bruh,
for me,
like
the biggest surprise is
advertisers,
like advertisers. I was just about to
yeah,
bring up advertisers.
because we did talk about this like a day ago or so. So I was
Oh
like,
yeah, we did. We did. We just had yeah, we had a discussion about advertisers
this
on.
discussion, yeah,
Hmm,
and yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised none of them did anything regarding this.
I don't know. I don't know. But like I
I would have
said,
pulled out.
do you know they probably did, but like we didn't hear about it because they just probably told Twitch internally.
Probably, but wouldn't we heard like a report? Or maybe soon? I don't know. We'll see.
Well, no, they probably did. They
Like
were
you would
like, we're gonna
have
pull out if you don't change. So they changed
maybe.
because like and then like if they say it publicly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think it's bad, just as bad like for the advertisers as well. Do you get what I
Hmm.
mean? Yeah.
Right. But also I wouldn't have been surprised if them not doing the change would have also, I wouldn't be surprised if the change they did originally had ramification like law ramifications. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
probably
legal,
also
legal,
had to go for
legal
that. Yeah,
ramifications.
legal ramifications.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, and also they should, if they want to do stuff like this, man, just like have it on a different
Dude,
sub
dude, yeah,
domain
you
or
have it on
something.
different subs, yeah, you do whatever, but like I said, right? Like I said, this needs to be like you gotta document it. You can't just put like a small 2 sentence for everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you see, like spend like more than just like 10 seconds thinking about it. Like this has huge ramifications, and you're like, all right, we're gonna do it, and then like the next day they like change their minds. Like if you're gonna do it,
Like
think about
I
it and
feel
see if it's
bad.
worth
I
it.
feel bad for like I feel bad like for the content creators on Twitch
Yeah,
because
who
let
will
me
have
tell
to keep adjusting.
well, like for example, you've adjusted these new rules, you've done it for one day, next day there's a complete rule shift, yeah?
Yeah,
It's like what the hell, man? Like, as in, like, let's say on that one day, yeah, you announce to your audience. Let's say you're an artist, right? Your art does not
yeah,
take one day to make. Okay, let's say we're
true,
gonna make this all week, right? You start making it, you make good progress day one, day two. It's like, oh, I can't make it anymore. Well,
true.
I told my audience that I'm gonna making this. You know what I mean? I told my audience like, come stream. We're gonna chat. We're gonna have a chat. We're gonna do this. Let's say we're going to like I don't know like whatever. You know what? You guys can help
We're
me.
gonna have a chill
Yeah,
time. You know,
exactly, exactly.
give me
Because I
ideas.
don't know what
Yeah,
artists say when they do it. That's why I'm saying what I
yeah,
think. Yeah. So while they're doing that, like they get like the next day, like you completely cut off their probably their weak idea or whatever they had. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how long this is going to be in the work for. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
And a question: do you like? You know how you have a Twitch? You do stream, right? Do the VODs, did the rules apply to the VODs as well? Like the VODs that were recorded during the previous one?
I've
Or
got
how
no
does that
idea.
work?
I've got no idea. I don't know.
Well, that's gonna be interesting.
Oh, and then
I
let's
guess
say,
you just have
like I
to
said, because
private them.
how fast the guidelines change. Obviously, when you log into Twitch, probably there's an icon that tells you the guidelines change, right? Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know because I've never done Twitch before. So like maybe there's a guy like, but like imagine this: you stream, yeah,
yeah,
and next day you stream with the same with the and like what's it called with the
same
thought of it's
mindset.
the same guideline with the thought of the same guidelines
Yeah,
because they update, but then it turns out they changed again. So then Twitch comes and they're like, we're gonna ban you. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
For example, it's like what or did not monetize you. You know what I mean? You're like what? Like I'm following the guide. Oh yeah, by the way, we updated it.
God forbid you're streaming as they change it. Oh, that'd be even worse.
Dude, imagine you're doing a 24-hour marathon stream and then they change it like while you're there. It's like, bruh.
Not even that. Imagine time zone, because you could be in like a time zone area, and
Mm.
they could like change it, and you could still be streaming. You're like, well, what's happening?
Bro, like I don't know.
You
I
should
don't
get
know.
banned.
I don't know. But like I said,
I
like for
think it was dumb.
well for me, if you are Twitch and you want to change it, yeah, you cannot just write a simple one paragraph for each rule change. Because each
Yeah,
rule change that you listed, right, is pretty much a category, yeah? It's not a rule, it's a category that should have multiple rules, you know what I mean? Or not multiple rules,
yeah,
multiple guidelines. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like for example, it's not
yeah,
like we are changing this and now you just do this. Like, bro, like that one thing you changed, like there's multiple guidelines because that's just like a bucket that people throw stuff into. You know what I mean? Like you just label the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You think that one line's gonna cover the whole bucket? That's not how it works.
Yeah, like especially compared to YouTube, like YouTube, every single thing, it's like like multiple paragraphs worth of what the in specific detail of what
Right, exactly.
this
That's what I'm saying. Like
what that one guideline is for.
this should have been like this should have been like a I don't know how long you want to make it, but this should have been like a multi-page document, PDF file, multi-page PDF file. It should have
Right.
been a multi-page PDF file. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Anyway, that's it. All I'm gonna say. That's it. Any last words or anything? Any last words you want to shout out? Anything? I think we should end it here. Any last words? Anything? Any on Twitch?
Twitch,
Anything?
Twitch. Think about your ideas before like actually just willy nilly implementing them. Like, come on,
Fair
actually.
enough. Fair enough. Any other thing you want to say? Anything?
Um,
For those traveling
Conquest
again,
RL's being funny.
so we'll discuss that another time. It's got to go in its own detail. Those of you who are traveling, for Christmas, safe travels because there's gonna be a lot more people traveling. And yeah,
True.
and spend some time with your loved ones before the Christmas period because we're getting very close to it, and then spend Christmas with them. All right then. Any other last thoughts?
I guess like and subscribe. I
Like
don't
and
know.
subscribe. Of course, that'll be the final thought we have. And
Yeah.
look out for our Christmas week next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. See yous.
Bye.
Peace.